Welcome everybody. I am here going to be bringing you a really interesting game, and it's actually going to be a PvP. Generally people really don't like PvP as a matchup because it's kind of boring, but we're going to be watching two very skilled players. One is tQorGETSLAMT, and the other is ReSpOnSe. So both are incredibly skillful players. ReSpOnSe is a main Protoss, and tQorGETSLAMT has been sort of half randoming, half playing Zerg lately. So he's a very, very top player. He's very, very skilled. Definitely, if you look at what he does, it's really cool. Definitely one of the better players on TQ. I'm TQ Xander, so I'm going to be casting this. I'm generally biased towards TQ. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be the whole, I'm going to be an impartial person. I'm going to try to, but in all honesty, I really want to see tQorGETSLAMT win. However, ReSpOnSe is a really good player and mains Protoss. In a mirror matchup, generally the person who mains that against the random player that spawns it is going to have an advantage just because it is their main race and it's what they play all the time. So we're going to see what they're going to do is ReSpOnSe. ReSpOnSe is 10 gating. Okay, so ReSpOnSe is going for a gateway on 10. So that's going to give him a faster warp gate, faster sunrise core, faster everything else, but it looks like GETSLAMT is doing normal 12 gate. So actually, wait a second, I think it might have been a 11 gate or something, but that was definitely an early gateway from both of these guys. So we might be seeing very, very similar builds. ReSpOnSe's gateway though is 5 seconds ahead of GETSLAMT's, so it's definitely a 10 gate on both players' part. So we're gonna watch. Is that a double? Ooh, GETSLAMT doing a double gateway. So we're actually gonna see a double gateway rush from him. Let's see what ReSpOnSe is gonna do. He's chrono boosting out some pros, and he does have the gas, so he's not gonna be going for the whole double gate rush. He's gonna go for a normal build just with an early gateway so that everything is sped up. His economy is going to hurt a little bit from it, but not too much. It should still go very, very well for him. Now, this is probably, yep, there's the cybernetics core, and he's going to have a rough time if he doesn't realize that. He does realize, he sees this, he sees the chrono boost going on tQorGETSLAMT's gateway, so he knows that the Zealot Rush is incoming. Let's see what he decides to do. He's going to throw down another gateway immediately. That's what I would assume he's going to do, but he's actually chasing down these guys. He doesn't have enough for the gateway yet, but he has stopped probe production. He knows that he's got to respond in some way. Oh, he's supply blocked. Ooh, that's not good. So he's a little bit supply blocked, but he should throw down another gateway ASAP to try and get out the units, because he's going to have a tough time dealing with this chrono boost, double chrono boosted out Zealots that come his way. And you can see that, if we look at the food count for a second, right now, tQorGETSLAMT is up 4. So this could actually be pretty bad, but ReSpOnSe does have the defender's advantage because he's defending, and he does have a Zealot out right now, so it's going to help him, but here we go. GETSLAMT does have his Zealot, and he's got the probe with him as well. So if these forces decide to fight, it will be GETSLAMT who's going to win because he does have that extra 5 damage from that probe to these things. And now let's see, he's going to go right for the probes. He's going to get a few probes. Targeting the guys on the gas, does not want Stalkers to come out. That will be able to help defend against the Zealots, as he'll be able to micro them out of the way. ReSpOnSe, there we go, the Stalker is there. He's going to start hitting the Zealot, and GETSLAMT is still chasing after the Zealot, trying to get him, but he's going to try and escape with this guy. Now we have 3 Zealots in here, but ReSpOnSe is going to target this guy. Oh, ReSpOnSe is actually about to lose his Zealot. He kind of needs, okay, he's not going to lose it. GETSLAMT does have this. It's actually a pretty interesting battle. Chrono boosting out some more Stalkers. No Warp Gate on the way. Everything ReSpOnSe has is going towards units right now. Not even letting himself doing anything else, but he does have 2 Stalkers out. GETSLAMT's got to start transitioning out of this, as he needs Stalkers to respond. You can see that he does have his cybernetics core up. He did get it up during the attack. ReSpOnSe still has a probe in the base of GETSLAMT. Is GETSLAMT aware of this? He is. He does see it. But let's see if he's actually going to take care of it. He's now chrono boosting out Warp Gate and probably going to produce Stalkers. Yeah, produce Stalkers straight from both players. Going to try and out micro the other one, get a better concave, deal as much damage as possible. And ReSpOnSe is going for an immediate counterattack. This could be pretty good. Now look at the probe count. It's definitely in GETSLAMT's favor. So GETSLAMT did come off on top for that little rush. But let's just see how it's going to develop, as GETSLAMT does have a small lead, but that can change. This early on, it's really, really unit dependent. ReSpOnSe does have the Stalkers against Zealots. So those 3 Stalkers will be able to out-micro the Zealots. Plus, ReSpOnSe has a Zealot of his own. But now GETSLAMT does have a Stalker to help a little bit. ReSpOnSe is going to try and target that Stalker. There we go. You can see him chasing after it. GETSLAMT is doing some good micro on both players' part, pulling the probes. ReSpOnSe is going to get some probe kills, but no, GETSLAMT does pull back the probes. He's going to try and just make sure that the Zealots take enough damage to allow GETSLAMT to get this guy out. But ReSpOnSe streaming in more Stalkers. This is really, really action-packed. Look at this, 3 Zealots, but look at that, 2 Zealots are in, what, never mind, only 1 Zealot's in the deep rig, because the other one just died. But ReSpOnSe gets a pylon. That's going to supply block GETSLAMT. He can't really do anything right now. He's got to try and get more units, but ReSpOnSe with a really good pylon snipe, but he's taking a lot of damage. He's got to keep all of his Stalkers alive. GETSLAMT's going to be able to target, oh god, ReSpONSe can't afford to lose any of his stalkers right now. GetSlamT just came out on top when ReSpONSe had a really good window of opportunity, but now ReSpONSe is coming in with more reinforcements. This is really, really good on both players' part. And ReSpONSe is only just now starting Warp Gate. That's really going to hurt him. GetSlamT is going to have Warp Gate out before ReSpONSe, and that's really what you need to get the reinforcements in there ASAP. And there it is. ReSpONSe does take out that Zealot. This is ridiculous. Look, the aggression is insane. Look, GetSlamT is going to get... Oh, that's so unfortunate to have his Stalker. He's going to get targeted right when it comes out. ReSpONSe is doing so much damage right now. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. 32 food at 28 for GetSlamT. This is still really close. Look at the probe count for a second. It's 18. GetSlamT is 24 though. He's really trying to play economically, even with all this this rush coming in. And now he's going to warp in some units. He's going to wait for that reinforcements from there. He's probably warp in another Stalker now. But he's almost supply blocked. He's got to watch this. ReSpONSe has been sniping pylons so well right now. And now, ReSpONSe taking the hit, but where's that pylon? And now probes are being pulled. GetSlamT's going to use the probes to try and help him get this. He's going to micro. Going to get the Zealot. He's got to get the Zealot. He does get the Zealot. Now he's going to be able to push it, but another Zealot from ReSpONSe is coming in, but ReSpONSe doesn't have warp gates. He can't reinforce immediately at the front. That's really what ReSpONSe needs. That's going to delay his army's strength. While GetSlamT is now in the defender's advantage, able to warp in whatever he can and then just use it immediately, which is going to hurt ReSpONSe. As you can see, he does have a pylon up now, but he's still researching warp gate. He's being incredibly aggressive, but GetSlamT now has more Stalkers. GetSlamT is leading in the Stalker count, and this is going to help us to be able to out-micro the Zealot, and ReSpONSe knows this. ReSpONSe is retreating right now. He's got to pull back that probe too. Now this Zealot's going to go down, and is it going? There it is. And now this. Oh yeah, this probe's going down. And now GetSlamT. GetSlamT's ignoring the proxy. Okay, he's not going to ignore the proxy pylon. He will take it out, and then he probably want to move in. But ReSpONSe is going to try and come back. And now, okay, no, never mind. ReSpONSe trying to do something a little tricky, but GetSlamT is now leading in the Stalker count. So GetSlamT is going to be able to do a lot more, be able to put the pressure on onto ReSpONSe. Now ReSpONSe is going to have to respond with something really cool. I bet no one's ever heard that joke before. ReSpONSe responding to something. I'm gonna just ignore that I just did that. But the whole point is that here we go. GetSlamT is going to be able to throw down his own proxy pylon up here on the high ground, warp in reinforcements immediately, and keep pressuring in. ReSpONSe has got good concave, but he's still got fewer guys. All GetSlamT has to do is just attack, move up, and just stutter them up and get as much attack as possible. Ooh, ReSpONSe, 3 new Stalkers coming right in. So now we're actually going to have... Oh yeah, GetSlamT is still ahead in the count. He does have pylon coming. You might want to wait for one set of reinforcements, just one warp in cycle, and then just go straight in for the attack. He's also supply blocked, so this pylon's going to serve both purpose of a unsupply blocking him and warping in reinforcements. There we go. So now this is going to be close. And now GetSlamT's going to move up. He moves right up. It takes a lot of hits though, and he's going to take out. Oh god, he does have. He has the superior numbers by far. He's going to be able to move in here and just take out everything from ReSpONSe. This looks like it's going to be GetSlamT's game. God, look at that. 5 Stalkers, or 6 Stalkers, 1 warping in right now. But GetSlamT just has too many. 10 Stalkers can beat 6 Stalkers any day. Almost no micro required. And ReSpONSe is hanging back. Probably going to pull probes and then try and attack with the Stalkers. But no, he's not going to pull probes. He's just going to try and deal as much damage as he possibly can. There's GG from ReSpONSe. GG, well played. Very good man from ReSpONSe. Definitely a good guy. I've talked to him in the past. Actually, if you want to see some ReSpONSe games, look at my channel in the previous games. There are some games where ReSpONSe is playing and talking at the same time. Give you some great insight in the mindset of how to play, especially when you get to the best of 3s and everything. Really cool games there. He's commentated with me. Very good stuff. Very good guy. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to move on and commentate some more games because this is fun. Alright, thank you for watching. Peace.